now back for a regularly scheduled opening ceremonies. Where was I? Oh yes, I had introduced Mr. Tsunaki. The next guest that I'd like to introduce, not to come up on stage, but just to give the round of applause like I was given beforehand. This gentleman has been coming to Sakuracon so long, we can't remember exactly when his first time was. We've just kind of dubbed him Mr. Sakuracon. He's worked on titles such as Samurai Deeper Kyo, The Cockpit, Revolutionary Girl Utena, as well as the dream director of Jubei-chan and Fruits Basket. Yeah, remember how I told you about how back at AX I got to miss Izumi Matsumoto? One of the people that was a guest that year that I didn't miss, that I actually did get to meet very briefly, is also here. He's worked on such things as Vision of Escaflowne, Record of Lotus Wars, Oh My God, Xenosaga, X, Cardcaptor Sakura, Paradise Kiss, and more than I can list. He is the original creator of the manga Heat Guy J. He is Mr. Nobuteru Yuki. I'm happy a lot of these guys have been working on stuff that I was watching back in 92, 93 when I first got into anime. You know, such as this person. He's worked on such titles as doing some of the mechanicals and designs in Patlabor, Mobile Suit Gundam. Other credits include Cowboy Bebop the movie, Kitty Hunter live action, Ergo Proxy, Escaflowne, Mr. Yutaka Izubuchi. Our next guest that I'm going to announce is the creator of Battle Vixens, which goes by the other title of Ikitosen, Battle Club, Young King, and many more, Mr. Yuji Shizaki. And we also are blessed to have a manga artist known for works such as Karen and Chibi Vampire. Is it Mr.? Miss. I knew it as I said it that I was going to get it wrong. I apologize. Miss Yuna Kagasaki. And finally, as far as our Japanese non-band guests go, our last has worked on titles such as Mobile Suit Gundam, TV and OVAs, Wolverine, Razakon, Fullmetal Alchemist, and is probably best known as the character designer for a little show that some people call Cowboy Bebop. Please welcome Mr. Toshihiro Kawamoto. If I could get just a little technical thing since I don't want to run off stage, if I could get the wireless mic that Bali Project took off stage back on stage, that would be sweet. I'm not Conan O'Brien. I'm shorter, thinner, and I have better hair. He'll debate that with me, but yeah. So now this thing's got a little bit out of schedule. Originally, this was supposed to be the time when you would see the Consul General and Mr. McDermott, but they already gave their speeches. So next in line is one of the founders of this convention, and Sakuracon 2008's convention chairman, Mr. Daniel Harrison. Give a warm round of applause. Dan, come on up.
How y'all doing? Ready to party? Okay. This is a time where I'm supposed to give a long, boring speech, and Vic's supposed to get up and run around the room and entertain you so I don't bore you to death. But I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to do something a little different here. How many of you are on our message boards? A few of you out there, right? Okay. Well, an interesting concept was recently floated on the message boards I thought was really cool, and I just kind of thought I'd get everybody's opinion on it, okay? So first of all, a little background here. Washington State's it's a pretty fairly sized good state. You know, there's a lot of counties and towns and cities and all that, okay? So I just did some information searching on the internet because I kind of wanted to know how close certain things were, and I was surprised. So we're just going to do this, okay? In King County, the town of Black Diamond is 4,120 people. This is a 2007 estimate, okay? So it might be more, I don't know. In Yakima, in the town of Grandview, 9,150. In Whatcom County, the town of Linden, 11,150. Thurston County, Tumwater, 13,340. Snohomish, Lake Stevens, 13,350. Skagit County, Cedar-Woolley, 9,945. In Pierce County, the town of Sumner, where I graduated, by the way, 9,035. And Mason County in Shelton, 8,895. Now, why is this important? Why am I rattling off all these towns? Why is this important? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. Here at Sakuracon, our pre-reg alone is roughly, what, about 7,000, something like that, which I believe was more than the 05.
Actually, it was about the size of the 2006 convention.
There you go. There you go. Pre-reg alone, okay, not what we're expecting, okay. So, based on these estimates, we're thinking we're going to hit about 14K this year. Now that, my friends, is larger than all of the cities I've just mentioned and a lot of small towns I haven't. Is that cool or what? So, with that in mind, I came up with this kind of wild idea. See what you guys think of, okay? Why don't we just build a border around this, okay? We've got SAS for our police force, okay? We've got the executive committee, which I'm part of, for government. We got programming to keep you guys happy with all kinds of theater stuff. We got relations to bring in cool out-of-town people to entertain you even more. And publicity to make sure that we're the most popular cities on the map. So with that said, my friends, we're going to call this Sakuramura, which means town in Japanese, because we're not just a con, we're a town. Next year, we're going to be a bigger town. And maybe we can get the city of Seattle to declare us, I don't know, a county maybe later. I've been with this thing for 11 years. I'm one of the original founders. I've watched this thing grow. It's been probably the most incredible ride of my life.